Hey y'all! Welcome back to the 10 acre property. Now, knowing how YouTube is, I should probably change my titles and change what I say at the beginning of this. So now I'm going to say, welcome back to the mega awesome Barndominium build DIY YouTube something. The title will be something with Barndominium in it from now on. We have had a lot of stuff happen the past couple weeks, so let's get started and I'll show you what we've been doing.
Hey y'all! Barndominium, something.
So as you can see, the site prep has started. We had the same guy that did the driveway excavation do the site prep. So where we wanted the house originally, it was going to be a lot of material and time and effort in order to get that perfectly level. So what we did was we actually moved the house this way about 30 feet and this way about 10 feet. So not too far from where it was, but it would give us a little bit better situation for making a spot where we can have the house. So there wasn't much fill that had to be done. What he did was he just basically moved the dirt off of the portion toward that end. So what he did was called cutting. So he started here, which was pretty much level with the current ground, and he cut deeper and deeper as he went this way toward that end of the house. So now there's a slight hill that goes up a little bit that way toward the fence. So here I am over by the fence. It's level here, and then it slowly goes down a little bit. This dirt won't be here when we go to do the finished grading, which is done after the house is put in place. And we'll level all this out. So, like I said, it's within 1 or 2 inches of level all the way across where the house is going to sit. And he scraped a much bigger area of dirt for the site prep. So all the way to the driveway, then far past where the garage will end, and then halfway into what will be the backyard. And I took some drone shots as well, which I'll be showing you throughout this, so you can see the whole scope of the area that was prepped. Right about where Laramie's sitting is actually where we plan on putting the septic system. So it'll be put in the ground over there somewhere, and the leach lines will go that way and maybe that way too. So the giant piles of dirt you see, and actually there's one behind me, all these piles of dirt were from cutting. This is all the extra dirt. Some of it will be used for burying the septic system, and then later on we'll use it to kind of flatten some of the other areas and put it back wherever we can near the house. So for other developments, let's go check out what else is going on. So the power company came out and well, they sent a tree service out to make room for the power lines to pass through, so that's why there's a giant hole here now and a bunch of logs and left over from the tree that was here is now sitting down here. Some of it's stacked, some of it's just kind of falling down the hill, and there's another little stack over there too. But we'll figure out what to do with some of this later. So obviously the power company still has to come out and set their poles and the line and everything. So that'll be in another video sometime in the future. So let's go down to where the driveway ends and show you something down there. The water department came and put a flag where they're going to put the water meter. So there's the road and the water is probably somewhere in here. So the water meter will go right here. After that, we have to get water from there all the way down to the house, but we got to have the water meter first. So something else I can do is give you a little sneak preview of what the house is going to look like. And to do that, I'm going to go back home and show you on my computer. So let's do that real quick. This is a 3D rendering of what we'll be building. It'll look similar to this. The grills on the windows won't be there, but there will be some on these doors. For example, these windows on the garage, they'll be actually in the second row down. But other than that, it'll look like this. The colors will be here, wainscot, the porch, the dormers. It'll all look like this from the front. So just to get a quick preview of the kind of overall style of it. So let's go inside. So here is the main floor plan of the house. I used a simple online floor plan creator to render this, and this is what I actually gave to our builder in order to make the actual plans. So it'll more or less be like this within a margin of a couple inches of here and there. So just to give a quick tour as if I was walking you through. So here's the front porch. It's about 8 feet deep. It looks like there's a lot of doors on the front. That's because there is. Garage door, office door, and the front door. It'll be a different kind of door, so it'll be obvious that this is the front door. We got a living room here. There'll be a vented gas fireplace here, and this is sort of a great room with a dining area in the middle in the kitchen. And then on the left side we have equal sized bedrooms around this size. It might be slightly different than what's written on here, but pretty close. Bathroom, they both have walk-in closets. The bedrooms do. There's a linen closet here and a bathroom closet. And in this great room there will actually be the dormers that you saw from the rendering. There will be one right above this island, and there will be one right above the middle of the living room right here in line with the fireplace. These will be open above the dormers, so you can stand in the living room and look up and you'll be able to see out of the window to the sky. Same with the kitchen. Coming down the hallway here, main bedroom. This is also open above, just like the great room. The main bath here, bathtub. This will be like a tiled shower, double vanity, and a toilet room, so to speak. Good sized closet, which actually you can walk through to the laundry room. Added that little feature. Laundry room has access to the back as well as the main bedroom. Coming back out the laundry room, we have an entry here, which is kind of a central place, and there will be spots where there might have some coat closets and shoe storage and things like that. Access to the garage and the shop. Coming back through the hall, this is where the office will be, and this has a door to the outside because there may be a need for guests to come in this way and come into the office here. The office also has a closet. This could also be converted to a bedroom situation, and this bathroom can be incorporated with it. Going to the shop in the garage, we have a lot of overhead doors, and that's by design. There will be a lot of things in the garage. The shop, that will have like woodworking and all sorts of tools in there, and we wanted to be able to close it off from the garage to control dust, so these doors will shut. That also will help because we plan on down the road putting a air conditioner for the shop. There's also a back porch, and this covers all the doors on the back, so kitchen, bedroom, laundry, and the exit door for the shop here. It's also 8 feet wide, just like the front, but slightly longer. If you go back into the garage, you see there's stairs to the attic, so let's go up these stairs and over the little toilet room there to see what that looks like. Okay, here is the upstairs. This is not necessarily meant for a bedroom. This is will be a bonus room and storage area, and another storage area on the opposite side. And this will have an attic door to get up there on this side. This section here will have attic trusses. This section here will be scissor trusses that allows cathedral ceiling. This whole side over here will be attic trusses. Attic trusses allow pretty much as much of the space as you can use as a room that you can walk around in and use for anything. So you can even see we have a window here. These are the dormers for the upstairs. So if you come up the stairs, you'll be able to see out these windows here and here, and the window on the end. And if you come in this room, this will be like kind of the upstairs utility area, lots of storage that's air conditioned, and you can see out these dormers, and this is where we're going to be putting our HVAC indoor unit. So there's not much to show you up here really, except the couple rooms and where the dormers will be and where there's going to be a cathedral ceiling. So that's the basics of our house, so let's go back to the property. So I hope you liked that little sneak peek of the Barndo build. We'll see you in the next video.